Yeah. Big JTV, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Any kind of support, smashing that like button is the best way to help, man, and grow this channel and support what we trying to do. Let's talk about it, man. Superman was good. It was good, man. And what we have to stop these days is the grifting of hating, the hate and grift, the woke mob grift, right? Where everything that's coming out in theaters has to be either woke or not woke, and people online grift and say it's absolute garbage. It's outrage marketing, man, right? So there's been a lot of people who actually respect, who are YouTubers or people in the content game, who have been hating on this new Superman movie. And for me, I said, okay, F it. I'm going to go out there and just watch the movie and see how it is. And guess what? I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Now, let me be real with you. Is it on the level of, Avengers Endgame? No. Is it at the level of The Batman? The one by Reeves that came out, I think, a few years ago? No. Is it the level of the first Iron Man? No, man. Is it at the level of Blade movie with Wesley Snipes, the one that came out in the 90s? No. There's movies, superhero movies, that are untouchable, that literally, like, it would have to be something straight out of somewhere in order for them to get surpassed. But is it good? Is it worth your money? Absolutely it is. So let me give you the background of it. Pretty clear. I think most of y'all understand what it is. It's a story of Clark Kent, right? Kal-El, Superman, and how he is adjusting to the pressures and the life of being a superhero, right? And clearly, it's about him and Lex Luthor, right? Who is, I'm not going to get into big detail, but he's obviously trying to destroy Superman by any means necessary. I'm not a big follower of the comics, so I'm not going to give you the comic version or breakdown, but it's definitely looking at the early phases of Superman, right? And what I really like is that they incorporate Crypto, right, the dog, and I think that he took over every scene, right? And I think that was actually a by design. I personally think it was by design. And you saw iterations of Superman, right? Now, I'm not going to spoil who you might see at the ending of the movie, but you see that they clearly are trying to create a universe, right? Now, let's talk about the acting. The acting, let me tell you, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor was amazing. He was the standout. It wasn't even close. Dude ate it up, like all these kids like to say. I really didn't like Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. She's all right. Sarcastic, great sense of humor. I didn't like her character. It's not really redeemable, and you didn't really find a huge connection with the character, the Lois Lane character. I don't know, man. It was a bit major turn off. But somebody who actually surprised me, really, was Eddie Gathje as Mr. Terrific. And there was a lot of comedy, specifically from Nathan Filton as Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern. Awesome. Very funny. Hawk Girl was great in there, played by Isabel Marceb. In general, how did David Cornsweet, I think that's how you say his name, how did he do? I think he did fine. You know what I mean? This is not the same version of Superman as Man of Steel. Clearly, James Gunn wanted to make this comic book friendly or really comic book accurate. He did not want to do a, Henry Cavill type Man of Steel, dark, perspective. He said, hey, I'm going to make this light. Literally, the color grading was very light. It was bright as hell. You know what I mean? within the first few shots, it's brightness is turned all the way up, and he wanted to make it light. And when I say light, it means that comedy was inside this movie. A lot of comedy. Now, could people say it was corny? Right? Yes, easily. If you're let me break it down like this. If you're a fan of Man of Steel, if you're a fan of, Zack Snyder Justice League, you will not like this movie. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. You will not like this movie because it is a complete escape from what Man of Steel was and the DCEU was, right? But if you like Guardians of the Galaxy, which I think personally the first one was masterful and the third one was absolutely classic. If you enjoy those movies, you're gonna like this one. The sense of humor, and it didn't seem overly contrived and rehearsed. It seemed somewhat natural, and it actually fit what I believe a Superman comic would be, right? Superman is not known as a dark character. Superman actually is known as a beaming light. And I think that was by design. I don't even think, I know it was by design, because if he is a source of light and inspiration, why would he be featured in so many dark themes, right? This ain't Batman. Batman can get dark as he wants. He's literally a bat, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Superman, that's aspirational. That's hope, right? That's something that's in the sky, flying up high like a bird. Should be around the sun, right? So for me, ultimately, I'm going to give Superman 4 out of 5 stars. Probably 7.5 out of 10. Is it classic? Absolutely not. No, it's not classic. Is it garbage? Absolutely not. It's not garbage either. Is it worth your money and your time? I say yes. I say if you don't have nothing much to do on a Friday night, you don't have anything planned, you want to go hang out with your family or your girl, your guy, whatever you're doing, give it a chance. And why do I say give it a chance? Because you have a lot of new superhero movies that are just pure trash, pure garbage, and they're so obsessed with trying to be the next box office bomb, a hit, or whatever. Like the recent Captain America, absolute trash. I didn't like it, right? So instead of actually, trying to be different or no, just stick to the source material. Don't go trying to give off a message. It wasn't preachy, which I respect about it. It just got to the point about the story of a young superhero trying to understand the world that he lives in, facing a menacing, sadistic billionaire type who I personally think was low-key Elon Musk type of diabolical, billionaire. So I respected that about it. Give it a shot. If you've seen it before, get in the comments, man. Let me know your favorite parts of the movie. No spoilers. And give me y'all review, man. It's been Big JTV. Like, comment, sub, I'm out.